How you doing, YouTube? Mountain Master Beer Reviews, back with another unboxing. Who could this be from? I wonder who. Yeah, another Ralph unboxing going down right now. The gigantic box where you can't even see me. So yeah, let's do this. Ralph, you all know Ralph. He is King Shit of Fox Mountain. There's a couple of King Shit of Fox Mountains. There's not just one. It's like it can be held by a couple different people at the same time. But he sent me a humongous box, not just but a week ago. And what does he do? He decides to send me another box of fantasticalness. So we're going to open this up, see what we have, and go from there. How about that? A little bit easier. So we'll take some cans. We'll take some more cans. We'll take whatever the hell this is. It feels like a 750. What do we have? Oh, Jesus Christ. Another 750. Oh, another 750. They might be 500 milliliters, but I'm pretty sure they're 750s. Notes. Ooh, I love me some notes. And one more 750. Look at that. Clean as a whistle. No packing whatsoever. Just bubble wrap out the wazoo. So here we go. 3 big, huge beers. A bunch of cans. Note time. Let's see what she's got. Good morning, Vietnam. I have to say that. Oh, man. I wish I would have did that. Good morning, Vietnam. Nobody knows that unless you're as old as me and Ralph. Anyway, hello, Matt, with 1 T. You got 1 T right this time. Thank you very much. It says, well, I just wanted to write to say I tried to keep a good one. A couple things. I can't read it. Well, I just wanted to write to say I tried to keep good. I think this is on a couple of things I've said. So you should be the first or of the first to review one of the breweries I threw in. It's in cursive. Give me a break. Threw in there and threw in an extra surprise, which you should benefit you now and in the future. I don't want to say more because if I don't, if you will read this first or you'll open them first. So I don't know. Don't want to give away more away than I already have. Anyway, it's in cursive. Listen, I'm not a wordsmith. I kind of am. But, yeah, close enough. Anyway, I'll surmise what he's trying to say here. He basically said he wanted to write and let me know he was going to keep him good in his word. He said he was going to send me another box. And he said he wanted to send me a couple of kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Newbies. Is it a newbie? I don't know. Anyway, now when he says in here that it's a something I can now and drink later, I assume there's a double in here. There could be. I don't know. Anyway, my reading aside, actually, funny thing is, somebody just busted my chops about reading off the label. Listen, I got 2 blaring lights in my eyes. I'm getting old. I can barely see. So when you talk about cursive on pen and paper, it's kind of hard to read that. And someone was giving me shit about reading a Pseudo Sue can, which is like gray on purple and gray with a whole bunch of stuff going on. Listen, I can read pretty well. I'm not saying the best reader in the history of mankind, but, you know, I know my words and things. So, motherfucker, don't make fun of me about reading. You do this live on camera. They make fun of me. Try to do this while wearing a bicycle helmet, mind you. Anyway, so we're going to go bombers first this time. We usually go cans first. We're going to go bombers first. Just give this... It's like I'm gutting a fish here, man. That's what we're doing right now. So, I knew I was getting some barreled souls. I knew it, because he's the man when it comes out of stuff. And the first one we have Den of Sins, which is a barrel-aged Imperial Stout. Now, this has to be the barrel-aged version of the Parade of Souls. I believe that was the name of it. On the back here it says, Den of Sins is a bourbon barrel-aged version of our Parade of Souls, Belgian-inspired Imperial Stout. Dark fruit flavors of stout are accented and complemented by the vanilla flavors of the oak and bourbon flavor from the spirit barrel. Cheers. Label-wise, it's pretty killer. I loved the barrel-aged version, or non-barrel-aged version of this. Absolutely loved it. It was one of my favorite beers of last year. So, yeah, that does not suck. Die bottle, die. So what else do we have going on here? Green bottle. I see a green bottle. Getting fancy. Okay, off-breed wild ales. Never heard of this. Actually, you know what? I'm lying because he mentioned it. It's a Broken Tail. It's a wild wheat beer fermented and aged in French oak puncheons. Let's see, it's 5% alcohol by volume. It says Broken Tail was aged 18 months in a large French oak puncheons that previously held red wine. Hopped exclusively with Mutika hops in New Zealand and subtly spiced with Indian coriander and Florida Tangelo zest. Citrus, tropical, funky, and moderately yoked with a tart finish. So yeah, getting a little funk in my life. Florida-born funk. Green bottle. Saw that green bottle. Got a little bit excited there, so rip through that. Here's another Barrel of Souls. It looks like from the outside. Barrel of Monks, I should say. Yeah, it's two Utah. 2. So yeah, that's my double right there to let sit. Thank you very much, dude. So now here's the problem with that. If it's really good, I'm gonna want to share it with people. Oop, more green bottles. Yeah, motherfucker. And we have off-breed. It's their 3Y2 Tres a Dos. This is an American Wild Ale, 5.5%. On the side, we have in cursive, brown on orange. So, excuse me if I screw this up. It says, this collaboration with our dear friends at 26 Degrees is a wild amber ale brewed with a hefty amount of rye and touch of caramel malts. Aging for 10 months in a heavily toasted French oak puncheon that previously held red wine from Napa Valley gives this beer prominent oak character. Aroma of caramelized tropical fruit and toasted malt lead to flavors of spicy rye, vanilla with a tart red wine finish. 5.5. So this place is definitely going for that kind of aged, kind of old schooly, kind of funky kind of beerness. Is it good? I don't know. I will try it and we will figure that out. But let's get into these cans. So we have, first off, we have Idle Hounds. Never heard of those before. Incidentals, New England style pale ale. Yeah, Santa Rosa Beach, Florida. Earth. Yeah, that's all there is to it. I kind of dig it. Calusa? Got a little Calusa up in this piece. Horseshoes and hand grenades. I saw this on the social medias, and I wanted to have it just because it's called Horseshoes and hand grenades. That and, not to lie, I did a couple Calusa reviews not too long ago, and they were pretty cool fucking dudes. Kind of reached out and kind of yammered over some beers real quick. Or yammered about the beers that I reviewed. Reached out. Anyway, super cool. Winter Camo. Double India Pale Ale. Huh? Somebody who did the camo beer. I believe. I don't know what that means. Winter Camo. We have Mosaic and Mutika Topaz from Civil Society. Hieroglyphics India Pale Ale. And last but not least, we have Swordplay. Where's that round? Right there. Get that ringing. Yeah, there. And it's Swordplay. Actually, it's a really cool label. Goza with key lime and passion fruit from Civil Society. So there you go. Cans galore. Some green bottles. Some stouty McStoutiness. And some just generalized awesomeness from Ralph. Thank you very much, brother. You are definitely King Shut a Fuck Mountain. So I appreciate all this, dude. You have no idea. I am moving. So it might take a hot minute for me to review these, longer than normal. So bear with me as I go through these and end up drinking all of this because it's fantastic. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much, Ralph, for sending these off. Thank you guys for watching the unboxing. And hopefully you guys enjoy me reviewing these, and hopefully see you next time. Cheers.